right, it is time to this Planescape, and we are in Deloya on our way to Isgard, and it is good to be here as Valkyries are raining from the skies to quench our crew. A lot of Valkyries doing such things. They get to find out of the strange tales of their giant friend who has told them of a corrupting influence from the thorns and petals of yellow that has been changing things in their home of Jotunheim, and has beseeched our crew to travel through the gate with him in order to make things right once more. So, it was at the acceptance and the beseeching of him to lower his mighty blizzard that the Valkyries finally found them. Now, in this battle, many have been bloodied, some have been almost killed, but currently everyone is alive. We can say if they come out in such good spirits as they came in. With that, Alistair, it is your turn.
Pardon me. Okay, so so I had to catch up, listen to last week's up to the end, and actually there was something that one of the Valkyries said to Alistair he was going to respond to. It's going to lose a lot of its effect because it's a week later.
Haha, my comeback is nice!
Yeah, basically. The Valkyrie said something, or the aberration, that was like, you try to control these powers that will consume you. Alistair just looks at that Valkyrie, the one with the wings, and just mumbles to himself, it already has. And he's going to cast Mind Sliver on that Valkyrie. So that is a DC 16 intelligence save.
Ooh, only a 12!
Cool. That is 6 points of psychic damage. And as he's looking out over the field, he starts to, his mind almost on its own starts to do calculations, trying to figure out the distance everything is, where everybody's at. It's this beautiful mind moment, and what it results in is he's going to use a bonus action to convert a second level spell slot into sorcery points.
Oh, nice.
So he will do that. And then I think my aberration gets to go.
Yes, indeed.
All right. So here's the fun thing. The aberration has its aura. The aura is a, wisdom saving throw 16, but it'll be at disadvantage because of the Mind Sliver.
How big is the aura?
5 foot.
Okay.
Here, so that Nayland doesn't have it.
Right, I don't think Nayland was in it last time.
Yeah, you were a little bit away. It moved on you.
So that's 22.
Okay. And was that at disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well,
technically flat because it has advantage.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. Well, that's fine. It's going to take its 2 psychic slam attacks. So that is the lower one is a 23.
23 connects with its mind.
Okay, so that'll be 2d8. It's 14. That's 24 more psychic damage to it as the aberration slams into it.
In that case, how do you want to kill it?
Oh wow!
Okay, it's this spawn of Shoggoth just morphs up and just literally consumes the Valkyrie. Just comes up over it and pulls it into all of its wriggling eyes and mouths and tentacles, and it just disappears.
Patient.
Has anything changed for the other Valkyrie now that one of them has been gobbled?
Still looks the same currently.
I mean, technically, it's not a Valkyrie anymore.
Then I will take aim at that regular person. For a dirty 20.
That hits.
There should be 19 psychic damage.
Very nice.
I will take my second shot. For a 16.
Now that hits.
And 9 more psychic damage.
Very good. All right, bleeding from their eyes. Anything else?
I will point at it and say, Simone, try and stop it from regenerating.
Silver.
I'm gonna keep moving it away.
Turn into it dead.
Just in case.
Move up.
I just want to make sure that they're 30 feet away from one another.
Well, now they're 45.
Good. They are definitely far enough away. And then I'm gonna is this one still alive?
Yeah,
I'm gonna punch it.
Okay.
you have it grappled.
First attack is a 12.
That misses, gets caught up into their armor.
The second one is a nat 1.
Too close.
I'm gonna take these dice and I'm gonna put them somewhere else. They're not the right dice. Let's go with these dice instead. That's my turn.
All right. Okay, you take they grab the spear from up top and try to dig it up through your ribs.
Yeah.
For an 11,
It doesn't hit.
then a 10, and
Doesn't hit.
then a 13.
Doesn't hit.
This guy sucks.
Well, you rip off someone's name and see how well they fight.
We're just wrestling over here, you guys.
How fucked up do they look?
They're not bloody.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna just throw some daggers at them. I will move closer, yeah, because I need to be within 20. Great. Alrighty. Bonus action, I will give it my anti-magic strike. First one is a 26.
That's
Second one is a higher than that. Alrighty. And then I got the anti-magic strike. What is that again? That's 1 6. And I can't remember if I favored foe. I did last time, but I don't remember which one it was. So I'm just gonna give it a favored foe again. Just to. Alrighty. So 6, 11, 12, 22 piercing damage. And that's it for me.
all right. And Simone waking up in the beyond. Muted.
I do think you're muted.
One of them's dead on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my question then would be, if I animate dead, do I get its stat block?
I don't think so, right?
Bollocks.
And I believe it's
Okay.
you have to target a humanoid, I believe. And it is not as such.
Pile of bones or a corpse of. Oh, okay. I see. Never mind.
Does say
It says humanoid after. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. There's only like one that's present.
Yeah.
Then that's okay.
Well, Silver's grappling it. If that changes anything you do.
I'm just gonna go bop it with my staff. My +1 quarterstaff. Thank you.
Okay, it's 60
It's 60 feet
feet below you.
below me.
Yeah.
You're up on the
You're
side
up
of this mountain.
Yep,
Jesus
Yep,
Christ.
you are.
All right. Well then, my dirty 20 cries. Okay. Then I'm gonna get closer, I guess, off of this mountain, whatever that movement looks like. I've got 30 feet. I don't know if it's difficult terrain.
Just give me an athletics check to start climbing down, little one.
Perfect. Re-rolled to a 17.
Good, yeah. Descend safely.
And then I'm assuming I am now within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go with this cantrip that I never used that Matt said I could use, pins and needles. I need a con save of 16 from this Valkyrie.
That's a 9.
Woo! Fuck
Nice.
yeah! All right. If the target fails at saving throw by 5 or more, what does that mean? Does that mean -5 of the 16 con save?
Yeah, right. So it did.
Okay, so it did. Haha! It has disadvantage on its next attack roll it makes as it temporarily has lost full control of a part of its body. So, plus 4 psychic damage. So my little my little ninja shuriken feathers go flying, and 4 of them hit. Toot, 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 toot. And they're toxic. And it's like that part of the body goes limp, I guess. They get disadvantage. And that's it.
All right. California is stable. And Alistair's turn.
Alistair will look at his aberration and just sort of say, "Stay," so that it doesn't get any closer to anyone. And then that's Kelifern right below me, right?
Yep.
Okay. Alistair will try to use all his movement to get down to Kelifern. Okay.
Athletic check for Alistair.
Okay.
Yeah, also is on a lower level.
Athletics check. Oh dear. That's a 10.
You land prone.
Oh,
All right.
On top of me, and I died.
Ah!
Simone laughs.
Alistair was in this really tight focus mode, and then he goes, "Kelifern, hang on," and slips and just completely falls down the side of the mountain. Do I take any damage?
I don't think you were that high up.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
it was.
So he sort of, jeez. Oh, okay. Okay.
Do I take any damage?
No, you were far enough away from the mountain that he landed beside you.
Squishes Kelifern.
Oh.
Like a tree lands next to you.
Alistair full on was afraid of that. He goes, "Oh shoot, Kelifern! Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness! Okay, all right.
I can only be healed from true love's kiss.
You're unconscious. Alistair will stand up, because what he was going to do is he does pick Kelifern up to try to make sure she doesn't get. I mean, the battle is far away anyways, but yeah, he's going to sort of.
That's so funny. Almost fell on her while you were trying to keep her safe.
Yes, that's 100% what just happened. He's just sort of breathing deeply and Yeah, he's just gonna sort of, at the moment, keep her up off the ground so no one else falls on her by accident.
Like when you step in an ant and it goes in between the things of the shoe.
Yeah.
Patient!
I can see that it is still alive. That's a situation I will continue to attempt to remedy. Shoot once more.
Alright.
It is only a 12.
Oh, that doesn't miss.
I will tempt fate and add a psionic die. To make it a 14.
Ooh. No, they're able to get their shield up in time.
Recalibrating. Shoot again. Can't see the die. It's in the corner. Oh, it's a dirty 20.
Oh, very nice.
For 21 psychic damage.
They are bloodied.
And I continue to stay on the mountain.
Silver.
I'm gonna beat him up.
We'll try.
Attempt to. A dirty 20 on the first hit,
Ooh, that hits.
and a 22 on the second hit.
Hits again.
That is a total of 16 magical bludgeoning.
That's right. Just remember that you forgot for like levels and levels.
She's giving herself a handicap.
Yes. Very good. Anything else?
I'm gonna add in 9 more extra of brute force. That's it.
Got it. Alright, bloodthirsty. They respond, trying to get you with the spear. Let's see here. My goodness. 10!
No.
15!
No.
Woo!
Dirty 20.
Yes.
And that is
No.
11 piercing damage.
I go down.
Yeah,
It's finally happened.
Alright. As Silver goes down, 2 bright lights begin spinning around the figure.
Her figure?
Around this Valkyrie.
Oh, okay.
Wingless Valkyrie. And yeah, they're not going to be interested in doing that. So let's see here. They only have 30 feet. Alistair's way beyond that, right?
Yep, they're 45.
Oh.
Um,
Shut up, Daniel. That's literally what I'm thinking.
let's see what they want to do here. There's, yeah, I think seeing this, yeah,
No.
they're gonna go ahead and move their. They don't. If they can do this, they don't want to provoke opportunity, but they want to get 30 feet towards Alistair.
Why?
You'll have to go right between Dalen and
And provoke
Yeah.
opportunity. Okay. So Simone's right down there.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Simone then. Sounds great. So, right at Simone.
Ah!
Silver's ghost should be able to get an off attack.
23 to hit.
No. Yeah, it's it.
Alright. So there's
I had-
for 10 piercing damage. Agreed.
Just Silver's ghost like grabs onto the leg of the Valkyrie dragon.
You're not a ghost yet. Relax.
And that will be Naylan.
All right, well, Nalen's torn. I mean, she really wants to go help Silver, but she knows that Silver would want to fight the Valkyrie first. So she'll turn her back on Silver and go flank the Valkyrie with Simone. And I'm gonna stab twice.
There we go.
Oh my god. First one. 14?
14 shields up.
Damn. Okay, second one. 22.
22 hits.
All right.
Let's go, Nayland.
Bonus action, my magic thing. Sorry, I forgot to say, but I always do it. Can I do it this time? I should do it before I. Okay.
You
great.
got it.
Alrighty, and I still have my favorite foe, but as I hit, I'll do my last stasis strike. So that's gonna be an extra 1d8 force damage. Okay. 15 piercing.
How do you want to kill it?
Oh! I didn't even need the force damage. Okay. All right. I say. For the last time. Now, I don't know why I'm compelled to say this, but for the last time, you guys are rude. And then I go twice, boom, boom, in the kidneys.
Nice. Alright, with that, the threats seem... Well, just double checking, I guess. Anything else? So we do have a death save on the board, so I'll go through initiative until that's resolved.
I am finished.
Simone!
Molly,
What?
in my old age, do I have your consent to decompose you?
She's just at 0.
Okay.
I'm not dead yet.
Nurses! Okay.
But I will say, when I die, yes, you can decompose me, whatever you like.
All right. I'm gonna walk over there and heal her, I guess.
She makes you smell
We got
super
12
bad.
healing.
Okay.
It was so close, Molly could taste it.
I know,
Snatched
right?
away.
Death was so close.
In my old age, I tried Molly. Matt said, "Go to hell."
Try to cast euthanize those.
Oh, she must be dead.
Silver wakes up and opens her eyes. Did we get him?
Yeah, but they almost got you.
Alistair will bring Califern over to the others that are there and sort of, Nayland, if you don't mind, for a moment at least, and to hand Califern to Nayland.
Oh, all right. I thought you wanted me to heal her, and I don't got any of that shit.
I pucker my lips.
She's having muscle spasms.
she keeps doing that. She did the same thing when I picked her up. I don't know. Maybe it's a pixie thing. I'm unfamiliar with pixies.
Maybe
No,
she's having a beautiful dream.
I hope so. I hope nice dreams are hard to come by sometimes. No, I just need my hands free for a moment. Alistair is going to turn to the Valkyrie thing that's still the body that's still there. He'll snap his fingers to make the aberration go away. So it's not threatening, and he's gonna takes out his healer's kit, which looks actually like a little doctor's bag, and he opens it and he pulls out a scalpel, and he sort of lifts the scalpel up, and then the scalpel floats on its own as he uses his invisible mage hand. And I know mage hands can't do damage, but can they perform autopsies?
Can they perform autopsies?
Like, can the mage hand take the scalpel and cut into the dead corpse of the Valkyrie?
Yeah.
Okay, because he does not trust whatever this is that's infected them. He does not want to be anywhere near it himself. So he wants to use the mage hand. Other than the eyes, was there any indication of, like, plant life or anything. It's not going to cut open Califern.
So, yeah, give me a medicine check.
Which check? Sorry.
Medicine.
Medicine. Is my medicine any good? Nah. It's not terrible. That's a 17.
17. You can just, as you kind of, you can just see these black roots beginning to like burn away and dissolve.
Okay. He will try to cut open the corpse near where they are, and he takes out his magnifying glass to see if he can get any handle on what this stuff is.
Okay. We Arcana check.
Oh, better at that. That is a 21.
This is very clearly a type of representation or formation of the things that tend to haunt Alistair. The similar creature beings. You can tell this seems to be a way for wherever it is, whatever thin bit of reality it can push its consciousness through, seems to take this form. And from this, you can get these bits of these plant life being talked about, are truly not plants at all, nothing natural about it, but are likely pieces of this being that were cut off when it long ago must have had some type of presence here, or it was imprisoned or locked away beyond realms of sanity.
Alistair puts his magnifying glass away, takes out a small bit of alcohol on a rag to wipe off the end of the scalpel, put the scalpel back, and closes up the little medical kit. All right. We must tread carefully with what this is, but I do not feel I can. I know we've already made the decision, but I will reinstate that I do not feel we can turn away from this. What this may be doing to this poor child's village and his parents, if there's anything we can do, I feel we must. I have seen things like this before, and I've seen what they can do.
Simone would have been like sitting right beside you, like eagerly watching you cut open this corpse, and just like a little, as much as a crow can smile on her face. I agree. This is very strange. Are you done with that?
Yes, feel free to do whatever to the corpse that you wish.
Simone will touch it and decompose it to see what happens.
You reach out and there is light that emanates from it as the bits of material metal push away. And this radiant soul is there as it floats towards the gate of Iskard.
Sorry, did you put away your doctor's bag? I got an unconscious body in my hands.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes. I guess. Do we have a way to maybe revive her, or we can just carry her back?
Yeah, I got it. Stand
Okay.
back.
Of course.
Uh,
I will say, as that radiant soul flies away, Alistair for a moment looks back at where his aberration ate the other one, and for which we did not see any soul float away, and sort of has a moment of, oh dear.
8 healing to Kellyfern.
Kellyfern stretches and yawns and kind of rolls over and just finds a nice place for her head right above your thumb.
I think you had a dream you were a fish.
What?
You were doing this thing with your mouth, like that.
I don't think that's correct. Wait, what happened to the... What's going on?
We took care of it, don't you worry. You took
Took
a
care
nice
what?
little nap.
Oh, wait. Did we get the Valkyrie?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Well, Simone told it to
Yeah,
me.
there's this great thing I can do with it.
It ran away.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's okay. We just gotta track them.
Oh. All right, someone else take this.
There's a second body, isn't there?
It's not a Valkyrie anymore.
Oh.
Well, I just know that I said that my aberration consumed the other one, and our department took it off the table, so I'm assuming that there is no body.
That's what I understood from it.
So,
Well, if it ran away, probably didn't get too far.
What can you do to it, Kelliford?
What?
You said you can do something cool. What can you do?
Oh, I can, okay. Can I demonstrate on you?
No.
Can I demonstrate on Nayland?
Sure, you have my consent.
All right, Nayland, lie down.
Okay, all right. And I'll get down.
And pretend like you're dead.
Okay. All right.
All right,
I'm
then I
dead.
fly over and I stand on your forehead, and I like take your eyelids, and one's in like the right hand, one's in the left hand, and I start basically going, "Hello, right eye. Hello, left eye. How are you, right eye? I'm okay, left eye."
I'm afraid I've been made a fool of.
It's not the first time.
All right, get off my head.
how is everyone? And Alistair will call up to PW, who stayed closest to the top, and like, is our young charge okay?
BW was sliding down the side of the mountain like a stiff toboggan because his leg's still jacked up from earlier and he doesn't want to risk it, so he's just kind of sliding down, kind of like a sad floaty. He reached the bottom, clunk. I did not see him while I was up there. He's going to turn to look back up the hill.
I can fly
I
up
do not
to
want to
check.
return.
Wouldn't take
That
but
would be a
minute.
good move.
All right, just keep an eye on me.
Don't talk
I'm
about
gonna-
eyes.
I'm gonna fly up to try to see if I can see our giant friend.
They're there, kind of going, are they dead?
Yeah, the Valkyries. It's a little unclear. I think one might have gotten away, but one's definitely dead. And we're taking care of the situation. Would you like to join us?
All right. and starts climbing down in one big step.
Be careful.
How does the storm look?
The storm's gone now.
I feel we probably all need rest after that ordeal.
Yeah.
Shall we return to the town proper and rest and supply before? You said we have to go through the portal, yes?
Right, but I don't like going near the town. Some people want my. Last time I went, they were trying to take my ears and my toes.
What? We're not gonna let them do that.
I can
It's
turn you
Stefan
into a
yelling, "For
gas.
glory!"
Were you not offered a fair price?
No.
Unacceptable.
Well, I don't mind us sleeping up here with you.
You said there was another, like secret passage, right?
Can get us to the gate, an ice bridge.
Yeah, that. We should rest first and do that.
Is there like a cave we could sleep in where it's warm?
Perhaps one with yetis.
Oh,
You need a cave?
well, yeah, like some place we can all be where all of us, including you.
I don't
We
think
can
I
all-
would fit, but I can probably find something for you.
Oh. Well, we
Takes
were
their
at.
foot and just starts stomping to the side of the mountain.
Oh my goodness!
So there's a 15-foot indentation.
Nice.
Indentation, rather. There you go.
Thank you.
Do we plan to camp only, it looks around, a few feet away from the sign of our last combat? These
Keep people
Valkyries
away.
were able to find us here. It would seem foolish not to move.
More might come. I don't know.
Oh. Okay. Well,
We should set up. Cracks my back. We should set up some watches for the night just in case.
yeah, good
A
idea.
sound decision.
I would like to sleep first.
Okay, do we want to travel further afield or do we want to just camp here?
mean-
Could I look around to see if this is like a frequent path of travel? And like, so I have like the Outlander trait, right? And so like, I feel like I have a decent take on whether this terrain has been used a lot for like the pathway.
Yeah. So it doesn't feel like it has been is used at all. Very much. But the things that work, I mean, were flying. But
True. We could like make like a little sheltery kind of thing, right? Right, guys?
But yeah,
I don't know if that really addresses PW's concern. I mean, do we want to do that right here where we had a big battle and the Valkyries already found us?
Where should we go if we can't take the giant with us into town?
We are multiple hours away from town. We would not likely be able to reach it before nightfall. Or whatever passes for night.
so why don't we travel an hour out, and we'll find a place so we can all sleep.
All right.
Reasonable.
Agreed.
Silver, you okay to walk?
Yeah. Would you say that we got a short rest while we're in here discussing?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
I mean, I'm still bleeding everywhere, but I'm gonna fly.
I feel like that's a really bad idea, because then you'll just leave little blood splatches and people will definitely find us.
Let's see PW rotate his leg, so now it is facing the correct direction. And properly attach the rest of his arm.
Wow, these are some pretty great rolls for my healing. Were
My
a lot
solution
of
was
ones
to use all of my dice.
Oh, I did too.
I did not. All right, so we're basically gonna hike for an hour.
Yep.
Cool.
We have taken this short rest, then we can proceed.
Okay. While we are doing this, I'm just gonna turn into a bear because I don't like being cold.
I've seen you do this before. You turned into a some form of crocodilomorph. I don't know if it was an alligator or a crocodile back in the other town. Can you turn into any animal?
She'll do like a bear rory kind of thing at you.
Oh, you can't speak in that form. Okay, hold on. And he'll create a telepathic link. I don't know if that works. If he creates a telepathic link with Simone, can he talk with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can turn into any animal that I've seen. This bear specifically is the same bear that Titania, who you never got to meet, she used this bear form also, so it's just a copy, but I can turn into any animal I've seen. I have yet to turn into a cow that I saw slaughtered one time. That was a long time ago. But a cow's not always useful, especially here where it's cold.
Yes, I can see that. Would be an interesting experience to be a cow. Very peaceful mentally, I would think.
I think it would be too.
I don't know about that.
Do you not want to try being a cow?
No.
That seems unusually narrow-minded for you, California.
Well, no, I just don't want to be a preyed animal.
Ah, I see. You want to be the predator.
No. I think I'd rather be a humanoid.
Hmm. I suppose.
These are all the wrong choices.
What is the correct choice?
PW gestures at self.
A tall automation. Well, that would be interesting as well.
You will come to master the line.
Oh. So, PW, if I were to die, would you bring me back as an automated pixie?
I do not believe I have control over this, but in my view, it would be an upgrade.
I'm going to try to be an automaton.
If I am still here, I will try to assist you.
No, I'm going to try right now.
Alistair is watching Califern rapt attention.
PW's eyes zoom in slightly.
Bunch of flesh bags out here. Am I right, PW?
Some of them have feathers instead of flesh.
That seems awfully inefficient.
Simone will growl at PW's comment because she currently does not have feathers. Thank you.
Alistair will turn to PW and say, Simone would like you to know that she does not currently have feathers.
Thank you. I do not speak bear.
Well, though this could be an opportunity to learn how to speak bear. I wonder.
Perhaps you should start with, please stop. No, don't eat me.
It is logical to proceed forth toward our next destination point.
Califern is attempting to become an automaton through the means of thought over matter. Fascinating. It doesn't seem to have actually changed anything.
That is because your flesh bag eyes are inefficient to see that which is in front of them.
He adjusts his glasses. I can't really argue with that.
I can
Sick
always
bird,
try
Califern.
eating her.
Alistair turns to Simone,
There's
to
your growling,
Bear Simone, and is like, you could. That would be a hypothesis we could test via that form of experimentation, but I don't really want to potentially lose Califern a third time. I feel like I've already seen her close to death enough times.
See now, you have embraced the automaton spirit. They fear you and must lash out.
Ah. Well, follow me, mortals, and I will begin flying for our hour-long trek.
I believe we were following her when she wasn't an automaton as well, so again, not much has changed.
She appears to fly in a much straighter line.
Alistair stands back, takes out some string to try to test it with the horizon to test whether or not that's happening.
So, in that case, you are able to get a little way and find a place that essentially will work here.
Is it big enough to accompany our larger friend?
No, unfortunately.
Oh, I guess we'll have to leave him at the closest point.
He's right outside, yeah. I'll let you get in here. It's very cold, so I do need con saves to attempt to rest here.
All right.
Oh, well, sorcerer, so that's not too bad. 24.
16.
Dirty 20.
Apparently,
18.
a 9.
9.
Should you
I rolled
return to
using
the
the
Crobion?
bear too. The bear stats, but
He's let me down.
13.
Okay. Good. Then for here, Simone, when you awaken, you will not have gained the benefits of a long rest,
Bruh.
as you are too cold throughout the night. And additionally, we'll have 1 point of exhaustion.
Boo. Okay, got it. Wait, where do you add exhaustion in the?
Top right, where it says hit points. Under that, it has conditions. And you go all the way down, and you pick the number of exhaustion you have.
Oh, okay, I see it. Thank you.
The horror is convenient. Did we do a watch schedule, or was that going to be necessary?
Silver is going to insist upon it.
Yeah, let's do a watch schedule. We could do 3 watches.
I only need 6 hours, so I can take the first 6 and then be ready for the whole rest of the time.
Silver's going to take first watch.
Okay. Anyone taking with Silver?
I can, unless
oh.
Simone wants to.
I can. And also I have a keen sense of smell.
I smell good. Okay.
I do not intend on doing any conversation, just watching, waiting. Are they going to attack us? I'm vigilant.
Perhaps we should prepare more nets.
I will also be watching and waiting, not talking because I can't. And occasionally catching a snowflake on my tongue.
Nice.
Also, did we ever get our young giant friend's name? I don't think I wrote it down.
I think we did.
It was Sigvar.
Yeah.
Wow.
Confused myself with my notes from last time. I wrote giant boy.
The name's Grop.
All right. So on that watch, anything you two want to talk about?
Nope.
They both explicitly said they do not want to talk.
The person who insisted we take the watches.
I want to
Yeah.
take these watches for a strict need in case these Valkyries attack us in the middle of the night. Because we've already stated that they're going to come after Sigvar.
This is just so that's why people say want to take a watch. And I'm like, what's
I
going on?
will say that Simone, like, because she knows in her bear form that she can't talk to Silver, but because I don't know how long does the telepathic connection last?
How long does your bear form last? In this one?
My bear form? That's a good question. Let's see here. 4 hours before I revert to my normal
Okay,
form.
so first watch, you'd still be a bear. Yeah.
Okay. Am I still telepathically connected to Alistar? Because I have something if I am.
And is he
There's-
trying to sleep?
Well, if he is
Yes.
if he is sleeping, that this may not go well for you either. Hold on, let me check. Let's see. Oh no, it only lasts for 8 minutes,
Okay.
Oh, okay, well then.
so we're not in contact anymore.
Never mind.
That's probably for the best.
For the bare necessities.
All right, well, you can make your perception checks.
does my perception involve my keen smell?
Sure.
24.
Do you smell trouble?
Can I even do this? Okay, so hold on. I don't know what to roll. It says perception is +8. That's my normal, so I can just roll normal. Or would I? My passive perception's 18. Okay, so that's just the regular. That's the same as mine, so I'll just roll regular. Oh, 26, baby. Let's go. Do I sense anything? Do I sense a disturbance in the fourth?
The fourth.
I used to have a speech impediment. I have to think about it consciously. How dare you?
Oh, rip.
I assumed it was a bear lisp.
So, you listen, and you think further in the distance. There all are like movements, things you hear. Excuse me. As if searching, but they don't seem to be coming close enough to find you.
Okay. Do I know what direction they might be coming in? Or they are, anyways, not coming in because they're not coming this way.
You don't feel like they're coming this way, no.
Okay, just because if I knew the whereabouts in general, but I feel like with like the mountain pass, the wind, the blah blah blah, it'd be hard to tell anyway.
Correct.
Rad. Okay. I'll keep my ears perked. And my nose damp.
All right. And we can move on to the second watch. There's nothing else.
I will do second watch.
Does 6 hours fall essentially halfway through second watch?
Yeah, basically.
Alright, so I will be up for the second half of second watch.
I too would be up because I only did 4 hours.
All right. Any RP?
Let's see. Who am I up with? Nayland and PW?
We're gonna play Jenga like old times.
PW gets a 2-hour reprieve and then he's joined you.
So I will be, I guess, in the cave. I'm kind of making a snow castle. Yeah.
I think Nayland probably is by the mouth of the cave. I don't know if the elements are really, besides being cold, but she did the con thing, and I think she'd quite rather be able to see the sky.
Nayland, why are you walking in the sky?
Well, I don't know, Gillifern. Don't you think it's kind of beautiful?
I fly over. I mean, it looks like the sky to me.
Does it really? It looks quite different than my sky. There's like no stars, no moon, no nothing.
Oh, you don't. Well, when you're flying, you don't actually run into any stars, Nayland.
Depends how far away you fly.
Yeah, I would never fly that far.
I think I might have. I feel like
You had
Well, yeah. What?
you had wings?
No. Well, I think I quite flew in my house.
You flew in your house with wings?
Well, not me. My house had the wings.
Your house flew.
Yeah, and I didn't actually do the flying, but I was in it. But I feel like I remember it almost like a storybook. Like I wasn't there, but I see myself being there. You know?
Yeah, actually, I do know. Like, I can see a house, and I can see a large vehicle.
Was it my house?
No, I don't think so. It's red. And it has these circular, like, donuts. And the donuts kind of keep it levitated above the grass.
The vehicle was flying?
No. It just stays on the donuts, and the donuts stay on the grass, and the donuts move across the grass, and it takes you places.
You do know what a wheel is, don't you?
No?
Yes, you are describing a wheel.
Oh, hi, PW.
I have been here the whole time.
Well, yeah, I guess whatever you said. I mean, I've never eaten one of those, but I've had donuts, and they look like donuts.
Generally, tires are not for consumption. Their material is tougher than the road in which it travels.
Tires?
The nearest can be achieved.
Yeah, that's what they were. They were tires. They weren't wheels. Yeah.
A red wagon with tires.
Well, I don't know if it was a wagon. I mean, it was on donuts.
Tires.
It's like a donut mobile.
Did it have an engine or some form of locomotion?
I mean, it moved. So
Was it pulled?
I don't think anything could have pulled it. Maybe something imaginary or something that wasn't really there, like something invisible, was pulling it, because I can picture it in my head moving, and it can like go different speeds. And so it can go really fast or really slow.
Sounds like it had an engine.
Yes, Kelly described these, and they are using some form of invisible horse. Many horses that are linked together.
Really?
It sounded like some form of slavery, but
The Kelly, the dead Kelly I saw, the one with
two
the paint?
Kellys ago.
2 Kellys ago. Well, can I talk to her?
If you can, that would be a new ability.
Well, can you talk to her?
Eventually.
Is that weird for you, PW? Knowing multiple people that are the same person. You're the only PW I've ever met.
I am also the only PW I had ever met, at least before we saw that explosion. And to answer your question, it is strange. Each of you share common characteristics, but act very differently.
Really? How so?
You are able to read and count. Substantial achievements for the Kelly line.
Wow.
Naylan likes to garden less.
Explains the flowers.
The yellow flowers?
No, I got blue flowers in my garden.
And crystals.
And crystals.
Did you have a vehicle, PW?
Not that I can recall.
But you know about them.
I believe I have seen them. And also, a previous Kelly described vehicles from her home.
What if that was me? What if I am her?
You are her.
So that was me in the past.
From my point of view, that is correct.
Well, that is an interesting question. Do we have discrete timelines? Like, say I die and then, well, in theory, if I come back, am I months in advance, or do I come back from this moment, the moment that I remember?
Each of you has started fresh, with only a bare recollection of the moments proximal to your time of death. The events that took place before that are much clearer.
What about the other Dalens? Were any of them... Dalen, can you turn off your ears for a second?
Sure. Click.
Were any of them fun to be around?
Hey!
What?
Her
That's a good
ears were not
question.
disabled.
Oh,
You can see she attempts to trick you by imitating the automaton once more.
oh. That was a real mean trick, Nayland.
And again, from my perspective, all of the Naylands have been enjoyable.
Oh, that's kind of nice. I'll take it. You're not on my shit list, PW. You're on thin ice, Kelly.
I didn't do anything.
That's not true. You recently were rendered unconscious.
That's true. Well, PW, thank you for telling us about ourselves.
I enjoyed learning that I've been great to be around, and Kelly has been illiterate until now.
A harsh but accurate statement. Hopefully, our memories will persist.
That would be nice. I'd like to remember what it was like to be big. Anyway, it's getting cold out here.
Is it? PW looked at.
I mean, no, but the flesh bag here probably is feeling it, so
You want to
we should probably... Yeah.
Extremely efficient.
Why don't you take a rest? PW and I will wake up the others when it's time.
Okay.
I have drawn the short straw. I am to wake Alistair.
Would you like me to find you a 10-foot pole that you can just do it from a safe distance?
We keep burning through him. His chest tentacle does not appreciate being awoken. Somewhere in there we, try to prevent us from being attacked, I guess, too.
Yep. All right. Give me perception checks.
Cool.
That will take us to the end of the rest.
27.
24.
11.
There are, you can't see off in the distance, large forms. A group of 7 Yetis, all the size of the big one that you had fought. To be hunting through the night. And tracking. They come within about 500 feet. You can see them following their tracks, lit by a strange blue light that surrounds them. Then there's a howl, like 3 discordant wolves, and a hiss that fills the night air. And they run. with looks of terror upon their face. Away.
Jeez.
To keep watching, nothing seems to come from it except every so often the howls are heard and the clinking of chain being stretched. But with that, everyone can wake up. All but Simone are refreshed.
Just doesn't wake up. Just kidding. Do I get a short rest?
You have a short rest, yeah.
Hell yeah! All right, cool bean.
And not a bear.
Nope.
Cold, sleepless crow.
Have PW and Nayland been in a silent standoff, avoiding waking up Alistair? and we just did his watch without him.
Yeah, he was gonna take last watch, but if no one wakes him, he'll oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
If you look at him, you will notice it's cold even in the cave and freezing. He is in a sweat, and his facial expression is not a relaxed one.
Kelifern will bring over a cloth and start wiping off the sweat while he sleeps.
How would you say his face looks? Like, would he be dreaming he was a fish, or more like
No, just sort of winces and things.
She will sing a song of the pixies to give you a relaxing sleep.
There was something that came in the night. Not to the cave, but some scared off adult yetis. It gave me the creeps.
I miss the yetis.
They likely do not miss us.
No, not after that junk we pulled.
On that note, Malin, do not forget about the teeth that you collected.
Yeah, I got them written down in my inventory. I forgot about them until I saw them, but I was just like, 2 adult teeth, 3 child teeth.
You took the yeti teeth?
I found them on the floor, and I really should have thought of that sooner. We could have avoided that whole mess.
Well, I guess we should check on our giant friend. Alistair, how are you feeling? You looked really upset last night. I had to fill up an entire bowl.
Whoa! He wakes up. Sort of,
Alistair, I need you to look at something. Okay, this bowl of water is filled with your sweat.
Are you running a physiological experiment?
No, I'm just a little worried about you because you were perspiring the entire night.
Oh no, that's perfectly normal.
Your face was making all these weird shapes and stuff.
I'm sorry. Did I disturb you all?
It was very disturbing.
I'm very sorry. Yes. I'm not a very calm sleeper.
You look terrifying right now, Alistair.
I dream. I dream a lot, and they're usually not pleasant dreams.
What do you dream about?
That basement in that house. It was just looking for missing persons. Many bodies. Most not fully grown. I'd rather not speak of it, if you don't mind, Califrena.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh,
We're far away from whatever that is, so you don't have to think about it.
not at night. We're not. Not when I sleep.
Oh,
But we have a child to help. Do we
yes,
not?
yes. We were
We
just
should
about
do
to go
that.
get them.
Okay. Should do that post haste. And he'll get himself together and get up.
I fly over to Simone. Simone?
Yeah.
Alistair's kind of scary.
I know, isn't it great?
Simone,
What?
I just realized you're kind of scary too.
So Simone is going to use on every other word the different Kelly voices and say, I know, is it that great as well?
Silver,
What?
can I ride with you today?
Sure.
I'm gonna sit down on your shoulder, close to your arms.
Silver stretches. She's bleary-eyed. She's very hyper-vigilant.
Jack goes, "Are you all ready?"
Yes. Lead the way.
Go locate Sigbar.
We just need to be careful, especially if there's another Valkyrie out there.
Or whatever that other thing was.
Yeah.
What was out there? What did you hear?
Like a multi-layered howling and chains.
Your eyes get big. The bridge is not safe then.
What?
Let's defend the meeting. Unless the gods of the bridge now.
Oh. Is there another way across?
We can get to the sea. You said that you had a boat.
So the passage by sea would still be safe then, or relatively safe.
It was not. We was not there to defend you, no.
All right, then I guess it's back to the crow ship.
Yeah.
Maybe some jokes will lighten the mood. We seem a little down here this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's likely my fault. But yes,
An accurate assumption.
thank you.
Hopefully the boat does not cost more than 10,000 gold pieces.
Yeah.
All right. So, your friend here, we'll wait a little bit outside. You can try to get the boat to come close to them and then get on.
Do you also get the sense that the boat could even support its weight?
Yeah.
Just like tipped in the back.
Yeah. I was imagining like a child on like one of those push scooters, just like legs sticking out the side of the boat. That's...
All right. Then you're able to make your way back into Glorium proper.
We probably don't take the giant with us then.
No, he said he can wait out.
Yeah.
Okay. Alistair will tell him, you can yell loudly, can't you? If anything happens, if you're in danger, yell and let us know.
Sure. All right, so you can find the courier, and I believe with the jokes he said he would do it for 50 gold.
Easy.
Could you traded jokes with him?
Oh yeah.
50 per passenger?
No, just for the whole
Oh,
voyage.
the whole thing. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Even better.
On our way in, did we pass like an apothecary or anything like that? Maybe something that would have like something to help Simone feel a little better.
You on your last visit kind of rated them out of all the supplies.
Oh, we got to turn in the Yeti teeth.
Oh yeah.
That's right. There's ongoing Yeti teeth.
Perhaps they can brew a Yeti teeth-derived stimulant.
You may take for the Yeti teeth 5,000 gold or 3 potions of frost resistance.
I know you guys are going to a frozen land, but also 5,000 gold.
I would take care of the boat.
Would 5,000 gold be enough to buy us like cold weather gear?
We already bought cold weather gear
Yeah, it
last
just
time.
doesn't necessarily make an impact, short of something with a magical effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps with a lot of things. Like there's a lot of rolls you were not making, but certain things are still
Oh, okay.
going to be so effective,
Well,
especially
then,
as you
might
get
be-
to time.
Okay. Simone votes for the frost resist pots.
I was just going to clarify what they did and how long they did it for.
Mm-hmm.
Same as potions of resistance. Potions of resistance, cold.
Those would seem to be useful. I mean, 5,000 gold is nice, but it looks as if there's not really much for us to buy here anyways. We sort of cleaned them out of everything that might be useful, so...
Or, a side offer, what we could do is take the potions, put them up at the store, sell them for more than they are, and use the money to buy more potions.
A sound business strategy. That leaves us without frost resistance potions.
But there's only 3 potions. And 6 of us.
For an hour each. I think we're going to be traveling for more than an hour.
They essentially would be a single encounter consumable.
Either way is fine.
As I believe Only Nayland and Silver have any teeth to sell.
I don't really need the. For the party.
We can always pull some more.
It was it was a bit of an ordeal to get those, I'm afraid.
No. I mean our teeth. I will buy a single tooth off of any of you for 20 gold.
What?
I don't. They were very specific that it should be Yeti teeth.
Yeah, but I want one of your teeth.
Oh.
And I'll give you 20 gold. If you pull a tooth right now, I'll pay you 20 gold and I'll keep it.
One of my cousins has a pretty lucrative business of buying teeth.
I feel like you could take one of my teeth. I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but what a good story. I feel like it'll go over really well at the bar later, you know?
Do you think you're brave enough to pull out one of your teeth by yourself?
We could find out.
PW off the blacksmith tongs.
20 gold. And she'll shake a little coin purse that she has.
You know, wait a minute. Hold on. I just thought of something. Oh wait, that's a different game. I don't have that. Never mind. We're good. I was like, I have teeth. Oh wait, no, not in this game. I don't.
No one's going to get this but Matt, but I'm having severe deja vu flashbacks to Friday night.
Maybe we'll save this game, Simone, for something fun to do on the boat later.
All right. She'll tuck away her coin purse. Chickens.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make my cousin angry anyway. She's got kind of a monopoly going.
Simone will just mumble to herself, "Oh, a bunch of little chickens. I thought I was the only bird here. A bunch of chickens."
Can we buy potions of healing here, or are there none?
I think we cleaned them out.
Yeah, we cleaned them out. That's what it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't really see a lot of benefit for the gold right now. There's no immediate anything we can buy. So I actually think Kellefern's idea is pretty smart.
Wait, I had an idea.
Well, yeah, I think we take the potions, and if we don't use them, we sell them.
Oh, yeah. We have the backup plan. Yep.
Yeah. What do you think, Silver?
I think that the frost potions are the way to go, especially because we're going to a land of frozen cold.
But we can't bring chickens on the land to frozen cold. Everybody wants to be a chicken. I don't know why we're going there if everyone's a chicken.
I mean, the cold never bothered me anyway, but...
Simone, I do not possess teeth. Yet.
Oh. That's okay, PW. I knew that. But everybody else over here is a bunch of chickens.
25 gold, PW, and you can have one. I'll upsell. I'll give you my tooth instead of Simone.
I just face palm.
I believe the worth is in a whole set.
Alright, let's take the potions. And let's get out of here.
We had this conversation in front of the storekeeper.
We gotta get the boat.
Potions.
How do we pay for the boat?
We hand them 50 gold pieces. And then
Where's the 50 gold coming from?
We will grudgingly open a pocket.
Yeah, Alistair, I can contribute, or I can... However much we need.
Good. I did not want to. And he will close his mouth.
We need 50, Alistair.
50? Okay. Alistair will kind of shrug and say, all right.
All right, we've got a boat.
PW on the side is going to also purchase a spare set of sheets if those are available for Alistair.
It was only sweat. It was only sweat.
I will get like a little tiny pillow, like a really small one, and I keep fitting it to Nayland's thumb to see if it's the right size. There we go.
Get on. It goes, hey! Especially sees Silver, and Courier is like, the large crow head turns around on Courier. Again, it's a huge ship with wings, and places to row and such things. Goes, Silver!
What was his name again? That you said?
Courier.
Courier. Courier!
Hey! What do you get when you cross a Norse god with an insect?
What?
A thorax!
Well, I hope when we go off on our adventures, we're not fighting any undead centaurs. I'm not quite fond of beating dead horses.
I think this guy forgot about me.
I'll also say, I don't know if it's helpful at all, but in my trance last night, I woke up with water vehicle proficiency.
You are now a backseat captain.
Yes.
Hey, what do you get when you cross a pixie with the snowman?
I don't know.
Frosted sparkles.
What's Loki's favorite kind of music?
What?
Low key?
Trick step.
Oh.
What do you call an icicle sitting for an exam?
I don't know. What do you call an icicle sitting for an exam?
A testicle. That's from the vault.
Oh dear, that's a little blue, Nayland.
You hear a click, and PW's turned his ears off.
What do you call a half-orc who likes music parties?
What do you?
An orchestral friend.
What do you call a group of chickens, a crow, and a robot?
I don't know.
This group!
Us.
She'll cross her little arms. And she'll just like start pacing back and forth, kind of like stomping her little feet, but it doesn't make a very loud noise because she is so small. So probably nobody even hears it.
What do you call a Viking who's a terrible singer? Bjorn to be wild but off key. All right, let's go.
PW would like to look over the side and see if we're up high enough now that he could die. If
I think Alistair will see Simone pitch a little fit, and he'll go over and he'll just minor illusion a little chicken with like a couple extra eye stalks and some mouths and stuff. So like, because she seems to like this stuff, so he makes a little Eldritch Abomination chicken for her.
She'll hug it.
She goes right through it. It's a minor illusion. She goes right through it.
Stumbles. Hey!
Right, as the ship pushes off and the wings push it through the waters. It does stay in the waters here. And the winds blow on and around and through various icebergs that push. And Bacol, who is the partner of Courier, is there. All right, glad that you all are ready to go. Aye. Tell you what, I'll give you 50 gold back. Make it free passage. If one of you can beat me eating sea urchins.
Sea urchins.
As he takes a big bucket.
Does it make a difference if I can taste them or not?
Nope, just keep eating them until you puke. First one puke loses.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
50 gold on silver.
Alright. You and Nicole begin. For the first part, give me a constitution check.
$23.
Woohoo!
23. Alright. Nicole's looking a little green, but he's keeping it together as you were just pounding him. So pretty good. Give me a second check.
Another 23.
Were those two 18s?
No, they were two 16s.
What's your con mode?
I have a +7 for Constitution saving throw.
This is a check.
Oh. Then the first one would have been a 22. The second one, though, was a 9. I rolled a 5.
Okay, so
Can we offer guidance, or is that window closed?
guidance. I think everything happened. Oh, just ability check. Yeah. So you can guide the last one.
There's also an inspo and inspiration in chat. If you want to use it
even
on
better.
this.
Wait, are we all making a check here?
No, this is just
Okay.
those because only the two are eating sea urchins.
And I was going to yell to Silver about my 50 gold, so that was my form of guidance.
And the guidance went over okay with the person that we're competing with?
It is fine.
I mean,
Can I use the inspiration on the second roll?
What are you trying to do, Nayland?
Oh, can I cast Enhance ability?
That might have a problem.
All right. Okay, I'll go every other with Patient Whisper. I'll guidance, you guidance, I'll guidance, you guidance.
Can I use the inspiration on the second roll? I feel like it's a little too late.
Yeah. On the second roll, no. On this third roll, if you wanted to.
Don't lose my 50
Then
gold.
the total for the well, I'm confused. So like the total for the second roll is 11.
Right. So we said you failed. So you succeeded the first, failed the second. We're on the third row now.
Okay.
When
17 plus the guidance is a dirty 20.
Too quick. Cole gets green and goes over the side of the ship. His head. After about a minute, aha! You won! And he tosses you 50 gold.
Awesome.
Can I eat that?
In the water.
Money well spent.
But as the ship approaches the gate, I do need perception checks, please.
From everyone?
Ooh. That was not great. That's a 6.
Unnatural 20 for 25.
Since I
Sea
am
urchins, great for your vision.
proficient, I'm gonna use Kenku Recall to give myself advantage.
Alistair is fascinated by how the crow head melds with the ship and is not paying attention to anything else.
24.
dirty 20.
And natural 20
Oh, I guess 25 also.
for a 26.
Oh, lives aren't on the line? Then we're
Oh, that
great.
one's yours, Mommy.
All right. As you're approaching, you see two large serpentine shapes within the water.
Are those standard river fauna?
What? Look, as he goes, "Whoa!" As they burst from the water, snapping, and we'll go to our break.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty, here we are. The worms, and there be your ship.
I absolutely love the crow ship. That is amazing.
Trying not to call it a crow boat in my head.
Courier!
The courier might
That is
appreciate
so
the pun,
cool.
actually.
That's true. Roll for that initiative, friends.
Okay. Let's see. Not to roll too well. All right, that's middling.
No!
Oh, hello, Trash, my old friend.
I really didn't actually want to go first because I'm not sure what to do. Oh,
Alright.
sorry.
Still need Simone and Nayland. There's
Wow, 6.
Does anyone know why my D&D Beyond won't auto scroll the rolls and I have to like scroll down every single time?
Mine does the same, and I hate it with fiery
Ugh.
passion.
It's so annoying.
Sorry, is my mic still too loud, Kellefern?
You're good.
Okay.
Yes, we got Kellifer, and then Nayland, then Alistair, then PW, then Silver,
And then Simone.
Simone.
Curses! But your chicken's gonna go first. Beep, 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 beep.
It's a new stinky feature. Stinky!
Alright, so the whirlworms are approaching. Kellifer, and it is your turn.
Oh man. How far are they from me?
Our department.
From Califer? 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Well, that's not too bad. Don't exactly know how I'm going to do this, but we're going to try it out. So I'm going to fly over to that one, and I will use. I think it's. I'm having to refamiliarize myself here because all my stuff got mixed up. All right, here we go. So I need to use my underfoot combatant. So that's a bonus action to occupy the same space as the creature. And now I will
There's
roll.
no size restrictions even at the top.
As long as they're bigger than me.
They're ultimately bigger. Okay, cool.
Wait, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. As long as they're size medium or larger.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will. Okay, so now that I'm in their space, that automatically gives me a sneak attack that I can try to use.
Gives
So
you
let's-
advantage, or
Yeah.
okay, cool.
All right. So I'll use my short sword here. For a 26 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And let's see here. So the regular damage is going to be 11 piercing. And I will get a surprise. Well, it's not actually surprise, but that's what they call it. But it's a d6 on top of that, which is one more piercing. And then I will. They're in the water, right?
Yeah.
So I do not want to do that. So I will just roll regular sneak. And sneak attack is 7 additional piercing.
Nice.
And then I will go ahead and make 1 additional attack. That one is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And it does 8 piercing. And that will be my turn. I have like, I think it's called 3/4 cover. I'll look it up to be exact, but that's regarding the creature I'm occupying the space of.
Okay. And Nathan.
Okay. Let's see. I will move to the side of the boat that Kellefern went over, and I'm going to bonus action and snaring strike, and then I'm going to throw 2 daggers. It's 30 feet away.
35.
35.
Okay, so I'm going to roll them with disadvantage. But it is a returning thing, so. Alrighty. 18?
18 hits.
Okay, second one. 13?
13 will miss.
Okay. Let's see. I will favorite foe it as well. And. Oh, actually, I can't favorite foe it because I'm concentrating on its steering strike. Okay.
What's the ensnaring strike do? Does it need a save or something?
Yeah, it's gonna do a save, and it's the next time I hit. Okay, I need a strength save. DC is 15. Is it large?
It's bigger than large.
Then it has advantage on this.
Okay. This is huge. 21.
Okay, great. So nothing happens there. And I will stasis strike it. So now I need a wisdom save, DC 15.
19.
Okay, well, that's that. And it's going to be 10 piercing plus 3 force damage. And that's it.
It is bloodied. Okay, and is its turn. Alright, so you're just in its space, so it will move out so you no longer occupy the same space. Elephant.
Okay.
And then it's going to go to bite you. For 25 to hit.
Yep.
Howie.
Alright, that is 19 piercing damage. And
Yep.
you are restrained in its mouth. And it's going to use its tail. And the tail is going to come out and smack Nayland. Or try to smack Nayland. Only for 12.
Miss.
Misses. But it will dive 25 feet underwater. With Kellefern.
What?
Yeah. It went, got you in its mouth, and went, I'm going down. Alistair!
Okay.
Here we go.
Can we see it? Or no? Too far.
At 25 feet down, you can't.
Yeah, 25 feet, you lose visual.
Lose visual. Okay. Sorry, I had ideas and now they've gone out the window.
I'll get Kelly. Don't worry.
Okay. Does Silver yell that?
Would you say you feel it's hard to breathe all of a sudden?
Okay, in that case, this is what he's going to do. He sort of sees that, looks over at the other one that is like, okay, and he's going to use a sorcery point to quicken spell Mind Sliver on the other one. That's a DC 16 intelligence save.
They roll a 5 for a 1.
Excellent. So that is 6 points of psychic damage.
Good.
As he just scans his mind and then looks at the thing and his eyes roll back into his head. Starts to speak very slowly. And he's going to cast Slow on it, which is now a DC 16 Wisdom save at disadvantage.
Nice. That is a 10.
Excellent. So, speed is halved, -2 to AC and dexterity saving throws, can't use reactions, and it can either do an action or bonus action, but not both on its turn.
Okay. Alright. And then, patient.
You'll hear a series of clacks as a bunch of small openings all over PW's body all close at the same time, and he is going to jump off of the rail and head towards the Caliphone.
Nice.
Swim towards the head.
Oh, you're actually close.
How far? The regular's 30.
Wait, so you go 15. And they were when we
They're
started.
20.
I will use my bonus action to swim dash.
Because they were 35 feet away, right?
From Kelly, she was back
Oh,
here.
from Callie, not from the courier.
He was up front.
That makes so much more sense in my brain. And then they went 25 feet down.
20.
Correct.
25.
Said 20.
Well, 25.
25. He said 25.
I heard 20.
Okay, so you're going to dash to get up there, bonus action?
Yeah, bonus action
Nice.
swim dash. We'll
Got
dive in.
it.
That gets me up to.
Nope.
Huzzah! I will try to fight towards where it has its mouth on Kelly and start the punching.
Got it.
If you could see me, my hand changed, and instead of looking like the normal long Terminator style knife, it instead looks like a large trident. It just has 3 giant pointy fingers. It's for 15.
That will hit.
That's all. And would I get sneak attack?
Yeah, because they're not incapacitated.
That's all. For a total of 23 psychic damage. I look at Califern under the water, but I can't talk anyway, so I just continue to try and jab it with my trident hand.
This is true. Okay, so how far is the other one away from the closest target? Who is it?
25 the silver, the pale looks like.
Oh, it gets its whole...
Yeah, 25 to silver.
Okay.
For attack.
So it will... It'll go 20. And swing its tail at Silver. For a 27 to hit.
That hits.
And I need a strength save.
15.
Alright. Then you are knocked prone. And take 10 of bludgeoning damage.
Overboard.
Day. Good.
And then it will drift 5 feet away. Back. And Silver.
Okay, so the one that has Kelly is on the other side.
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna get up. It's 20. I'm going to use my action to put up my hood. And then, rest of my movement, I'm gonna dive into the water towards Kelly.
What do you have left?
It's half of my movement to stand up.
Yeah.
So 20.
Go this way. You're right. You just get water.
All right, then I'm going to There's my thing. That's only high disengage. Then I'm going to I want to save my action search for when I get into the water with it. So then, yeah, that's all I have.
Okay. Then Simone.
All right. How close am I to the edge of the boat where Molly's? Or wait, you went off to the other side, so no one's dealing with the one on the. All right. Okay. How close am I to the edge of the one that's on the right?
The one no one's near. Yep.
The one no one's near. This one.
The solo one. Yeah.
5, 9, 15, 20 will get you in the water. And then
All right. 20 will get me in the water. I am going to wild shape into a giant black octopus.
Okay.
And now my question is,
Alistair
the
screams.
octopus has 60 water movement.
Yeah.
So what happened? I don't know the rule for like what happens with my movement once I'm the octopus and I'm in the water. I used 20 of Simone's 30 to get into the water.
Right. So. Correct. So then.
And then action would be the wild.
So you'd have
shape.
20 feet left.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna, I'll plop off of and the boat's black, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna hop off of the boat, and use, how do I describe this? I'm gonna try and hide, because I have underwater camouflage. But I'm gonna like use it like up against the boat to try and get close to this thing because I'm trying to get towards its head, but I don't want to necessarily give myself away completely. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Is it bonus action hide?
No, it doesn't say. All it says is the octopus has advantage on stealth checks while underwater.
Okay. So you don't have any economy to take a hide, but you are.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
And then that is all.
Got it. So, end of the round. The ship moves 40 feet.
Oh no.
Goodbye.
And those in the water stay in the water.
giant black one, but I got a pretty red one.
Woohoo!
Alright, so Chip is now 40 feet from its last position, and it's Califern's turn.
I'm under the water. What does that mean?
So you would have reflexively held your breath.
Okay.
So it means so you're restrained. So many weapons have disadvantage, but from being underwater, but you're restrained, so you still have disadvantage anyway from all attacks. And you cannot move. You have 0 speed.
All right. And how many rounds do I have?
You have your con mod in minutes, as long as you're holding your breath.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I will use my bonus action to steady aim.
Okay, making it flat.
And since Patient Whisper is what? He's in 5 feet of the enemy, right?
Yes.
Yep. Right
So
next to
that automatically will give me a sneaky attack.
So you cannot have sneak, unfortunately,
No?
because you have disadvantage on the roll.
Which one?
The one you're doing right now. So you're not rolling at disadvantage, but there's like the disadvantage weight that's counterweighted by the advantage, but that disadvantage still counts as not giving you sneak.
Ah.
But you would still get sneak from you being adjacent, or is the whole category
it
is
says-
negated?
Because it says as long as you don't have disadvantage on it.
Gotcha.
Sneak attack text.
Okay. All right. In that case, never mind. I'm in his mouth, right?
Yes,
And this is a huge creature.
it is.
So could I realistically try to dislodge myself? Since I'm so tiny?
When you try to break it, of course you can.
Said
You
like
can
that.
steal his teeth.
It'll be athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Oh, acrobatics. Disadvantage.
Yes.
21.
That'll do it. You squeeze out.
All right. So I just get out of that. I'm 25 feet in the water, which means I can only go about 17 feet.
Well,
And-
it's 25, right?
Is it my swim speed? Let me see.
Yeah, your swim speed would be your regular speed, not your flying speed halved.
Okay. So yeah, 25 would be my walking speed.
So yeah, you have 12 feet of movement on the water.
Okay. Well, that's not good. Now that I'm let's see. What I have for my bonus? Yeah, I know. My bonus action will be to move into the same space as the creature so that I am effectively under cover. I'm like 3/4 cover from them right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, I think, my best move. So that's what I'll do.
Okay. So occupy the space. Sounds good. Then Nailin.
Can I stop this boat from moving so fast? I don't want to leave my friends behind. Can I go to the captain and be like, "Hey, yeah, oh wait, you're leaving half the party over back there. Stop that."
All right, give me a persuasion check to get him to put his crew at risk.
Take my inspiration.
Well, all right. In that case, what would it be if I just wanted to take control of the ship?
So there's 10 people who are rowing on the ship.
Okay, all right, fair
So
enough.
it's sort
All
of difficult to do it.
right. Yeah, all right. Let's we'll divine persuasion and shit.
Okay.
Oh, but I rolled a natural 18, which means I rolled an 18.
Perfect. All right, he goes. Looks right. The fairy did have good jokes. Halt! As they kind of push the roar, so now they're stopped, being 40 feet away.
And I would just like to take my movement towards the butt end of the ship. I don't know what the name of that is. Stern. Is that right?
The poop deck.
The poop deck.
I know what that is.
Butt end is the poop deck.
I'd like to go a poop. That's it for me. Actually, was my talking an action? The persuasion check?
Yes.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, because it's significant. Alrighty, so it's going to do this. The tail is going to sweep over at patient. One.
Here, let me get the tail.
That is 19.
Oh, that will do it.
Alright, and give me a strength check, please.
That is a natural 9, so -1 for an 8.
Okay, so I go to prone. And that is 13 bludgeoning damage. And then it's going to go to give patient a bite. For 24.
Lub. Yeah, it is.
All right. And that is 23 piercing damage.
Ooh.
I'll do a uncanny dodge.
Okay. For that to 11. And then it will provoke an op from Califern as it swims 50 feet down.
Yay!
There's also provoking up for me.
No, it takes you with it.
Oh, okay.
Grappled.
We're going on an adventure.
Would
You're
this
prone and
count?
grappled.
Does this count as a sneak attack?
If you didn't have disadvantage for being underwater.
Okay.
What
All
weapon
right.
do you have, just to double check?
A short sword.
Let me double check that. Freaking swim rules always, underwater combat always gets me. Cannot stay in my head for the life of me.
I remember spears were okay. That's the only one that sticks out. And tridents, of course.
Yes. Just like to double check. Unless the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword,
Woohoo!
spear, or trident. So you do have regular. So then this would be a sneak if you hit.
All right.
There's just a flat roll.
Just a flat roll. Okay, here we go. What do we get? We get a 22 to hit.
That does hit.
All right. So that will be a total of 9 plus 4 for 13.
All right. Very cool. So next, it is Alistair.
Okay. So Alistair is.
Here, give me 1 second, y'all. So I gotta fix something.
I mean, I'm not worried. I don't have to breathe. So
Fair enough.
We don't
Yeah, I
even know
can't
if you die. You just gone forever, and then we just wake up one day and there's a new PW.
I assume an Amazon package will fall from the sky and then open up.
Yeah, so I can't. All that's happening underwater, right? So we can't even see that. All right.
Mhm.
That's all this.
I mean, technically, we could have some psychic shenanigans, but
Oh, I can see it.
I was actually hoping he would lash out at California because then I could use Sentinel, but alas.
So I have an ability called Ink Cloud that I can use once. And I'm excited. I'm going to try it.
Do you have to have eaten first before you can use that ability, or?
No.
Does someone have to scare you?
No. No, but I do get a 20-foot radius of heavily obscured. So I'm trying to just CC this other one while you guys deal with the other one, I guess. I don't know.
It's like you can cast darkness.
All right, cool. Sorry about that. Some rogue tab started playing music and was deafening me.
Oh, no.
I was like, close all the tabs, close all the tabs.
You were perhaps hearing dissonant whispers?
I haven't cast it yet.
Alright, well, yeah.
All right, is Alistair's now.
Yeah, okay. Actually, let me check these ranges real quick. Because how far am I now from the one that's still above water? How far am I from that?
They went 40 forward. They turned back.
Oh, they didn't turn back. They came to a full stop.
40 shifted on the front, so 5. It's actually headed right even.
What was that? I'm sorry.
So you're right even with it right now. So how far are they away?
It's 20 from that.
20 feet from Alistair.
Okay.
Don't hit the giant octopus. He's on our side.
Right. Yes. No. That should be doable. Okay. Do I want to do that?
Oh, there
You know what? Alistair's eyes are just going to start smoking again. We've seen this before, and it's going to shoot a lightning bolt at the one that's on the surface. So that's a DC 16 Dex save. I will just roll this damage in here. Come on.
By the way, it did make its wisdom save to no longer be slowed.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. I'm glad that I forgot about that. Thank you.
All right, but it fails its Dex save.
All right, that's 40 lightning damage.
Ooh.
That was a good roll.
It is bloodied.
All right. So, and he just sort of looks at the spot where the other one was. He's like, and he sort of just, we've already stopping, but he's agreeing with Nayland. He's like, yes, half of your cargo is currently in the water back there.
Technically, 75% of your cargo is in the water.
Yes.
Well, the pixie's so small.
Then patient.
PW weighs a lot, though. So I found myself once more inside of a mouth. Gross. And Trident Hand comes back and starts stabbing the inside of the roof of the mouth.
All right.
Am I disadvantage? Yep. Could I steady my aim?
Yeah. Well, no, actually, you can't. And I think I shouldn't have allowed Kellifer to do it. Because I believe it says in the feature you can't do it if you don't have speed.
Ooh, good call. This bonus action, you can use this. Your speed is 0 until the end of your current turn. Only if you haven't moved. It does not. You can use the bonus action only if you haven't moved during this turn. After you use the bonus action, your speed is 0 until the end of the current turn.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
But rolled either way. I steady my trident arm as I punch upwards into the roof of this creature's mouth. For just a flat roll, I believe. And the flat roll is a 17.
That will hit.
Do I get sneak mouth attack damage or no?
No, sneak.
Okay. Without sneak, it is 7 psychic damage.
Oh.
I believe that was my bonus action was for Stadium, so that is my
7.
Yep.
All right. How do you want to kill it?
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Nice.
You'll see the trident just shoots up through the top of the head of the creature, and as it stops, I just float out.
But none of us see because you're 50 feet down.
Correct. It's just Caliphone and I. And I can't say anything. We're underwater anyway. You just see my lights flashing like I'm talking. If I am let go, then can I see the boat? Or is the water not?
It is 80. No,
Yeah, you can see
75.
Okay. If I can see California is not in distress, then I will start paddling towards the boat.
Okay, except your speed is 0 from steady aim.
Correct. I am preparing to paddle. You just see me in the paddling pose, but I am slowly sinking.
All right. Then it is the war worm on the other side.
Do not perceive me!
All right, so it's got an octopus to mess with. It's going to go ahead and hit said octopus with its tail, or try to, for a 24.
That hits.
Strength save from the octopus.
Ugh. 4.
Okay, so the octopus is prone, and it takes 15 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, 15. Okay.
Then it's going to go for its bite. For a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, you're now grappled and restrained. And that is 32 piercing.
I'm barely hanging on.
As the octopus, at least.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. In that case, it'll die 50 feet.
Go ahead, Stinky. I can see and I can breathe underwater. For now. Wait, so am I in its mouth?
Yeah.
Perfect. Ideal positioning.
Silver.
Okay, am I still on the boat or am I in the water now?
You just got into the water, I believe.
Okay. So, I would have to swim down to tell whether or not the creature's dead. Because
Yes.
I don't know that the creature's dead.
Yeah, because
I just know a patient whisper got taken by it. I have 70 feet of swim. So
Okay, so you go down what? 50? It's not there. Go back
Silver
up.
has the manta ray.
Yeah, you
yeah.
have 70 feet of swim.
Yeah.
Okay, so she swims down 70 feet. I think gets the patient whisper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a goblin torpedo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then realize that patient whisper's fine. And then
Holding
I'm
a
going to
giant toast.
action
Actually,
dash.
what is your dark vision?
I have 60 feet of dark vision, 10 feet of blind sight.
Okay, then I think you went 10 feet and went, oh, there's BW.
Okay. Then I'm
You
going
have sonar.
to use the rest to get Californ and get her above water.
Okay, sure.
Because she cannot breathe underwater.
Californ is in distress. She's a tiny little pixie trying to paddle through this water. 10
I,
feet
however,
under
am
and
a
she's
living
drowning.
fish. Practically.
Alright. Excuse me. Then Simone.
All right. So how free am I here? I'm grappled. So what does that mean exactly for 8 arms?
You're restrained, which basically just means you have 0 speed and all your attacks have
You can go to the
disadvantage.
side camera. I keep moving it.
All my attacks have disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay.
And ability.
Let me just say that I have Ink Cloud. So I'm in its face. And Ink Cloud doesn't have like a roll to cast it, so I can just do that, right?
Yeah. What does it take an action?
It doesn't even say. So it says ink cloud recharges after short or long rest, blah blah. 20-foot radius cloud of ink extends all around.
Is it in the
It doesn't
action
say.
section of your stat block?
Oh, yeah, it is. I see it now. So yeah,
Okay.
it's an action.
So an action, you can put that up.
Okay, so 20-foot radius, heavily obscured for 1 minute, and then, yeah, I wouldn't, okay, never mind.
Okay.
I think that's
I'll
all I
say
can
this:
do.
if Simone's being Simone, that's totally fine. But this might be a little more disadvantageous than helping you.
I'm trying to make it so that it can't see where it's going, and then my friendos can catch up to me.
So your friendos will not be able to see you?
I mean, would they be able to see a 20-foot? Would they be able to see a giant black mass underwater?
Mm-hmm. But once they get into the black mass, they cannot see. And then
Right.
it has 50 feet of movement, and it could just be like, I'm going down. And
Yeah.
you can get out there, and then it can attack you. So just as
Well, I
you can do whatever
feel
you want. I
like-
just wanted to kind of give you the...
Yeah. Alternatively, I can try and grapple it with my tentacles. But I don't know if
Yeah.
that's gonna actually do anything because it's like underwater.
Well, it would make it have 0 speed if you succeed.
Okay.
And so then you would be...
And it's at disadvantage.
It'd be disadvantaged and resisted to... so it would be athletics versus their strength. Athletics, basically.
Just wrestling.
And you have disadvantage.
Okay, so I can roll off of the thing, but it's off of its strength,
Yep.
which is good for me. So I can just roll a strength check, right?
At disadvantage.
Okay, let me roll twice. That's not great, and this is probably less great. Woohoo! 7.
I got an 8!
Perfect.
Oh, if only had one more arm.
Well, that's the end of my turn.
All right, Califern, you're at the surface.
All drenched in water, and I couldn't even breathe the water. It was so tiny. I'm gonna try to fly to where I see enemies.
There's no enemies to fly to.
Oh, I just yell out, "Where are the enemies?"
50 feet underwater, or very far underwater. He doesn't know how far.
Blub, blub, blub.
I will dive into water.
And your speed goes to 12.
Yep.
I just saved you from distress.
So was like, I just got you out of the water. All right, so about 10 feet towards danger goes Califern.
Do I see anything?
What's your dark vision?
60 feet.
All right, how far away are they from the...
Are they flying through the water? Or they
No, they just went 10 feet underwater.
put their head under 10 and stuff? Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay, let's go with this. 5, 10. Yeah, no, they should be able to see black cloud.
Let me do the black cloud.
Oh, they should be able to see then. The boat's only 50. She's on the opposite side of the boat. Triangle then would be a right square. So yeah. 50.
Okay, so yep, you can see they're 50 feet away from you.
All right, I will try to shoot a crossbow under the water.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Now I'm imagining.
Disadvantage.
Is it just because of the what's the range on it?
Well, local would have been 30, but long is 120.
Okay, so it automatically misses.
Oh! It
Because-
misses.
Ranged cannot go beyond.
Oh.
Unless it's. Let me double check this.
Oh no.
Just see a toothpick fly by. Okay.
Well, I
Okay, again, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have to look this up again. Because it's crossbow, it does work fine. So you can roll at disadvantage.
I did, and it was 13.
That does miss.
Has anyone used the inspo in chat yet?
That's my turn.
I don't think so.
Right. Nailin.
All right. Well, now
You're
I
up
can't
here.
see. Yeah, I can't see anybody, and I know Simone's down there alone, and
Well, you can see these two there in the water.
well, yeah, but I can't see the big beastie thing, and I know Simone's alone, so I think I'm diving in. I do have a swim speed,
What is your swim speed?
35,
What's your dark vision?
60.
Then you see him as soon as you jump off the boat.
Yeah, you
Amazing. So if I can see him, I would like to if I swim 35 or however much after jumping off the boat plus Starlight Step, could I get to them? Which is so
Yeah,
it would be
They're only 50.
okay. Great. So I'll do that with my bonus action. And I'd like to be able to flank with Simone if I
Yeah,
can.
I flanked you.
Beautiful. And then I'm gonna stab twice with my dagger. They're daggers, so I don't think it's disadvantage, and I would have
Yeah.
advantage.
You'd be okay anyway because you don't have because you have a swim speed. Swim
Oh,
speed
beautiful.
allows you to have whatever.
And I do have elven accuracy, so this should be triple advantage. That was shitty. 18 though.
18. That's gonna hit.
Okay, and then the second one. Natural 20.
Whoa.
Oh wow! Alrighty.
All of us wish we could see this.
Simone could see it. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna favor and foe it. And oh wait, hold on. Let me actually just start rolling
Culliford's
some
seeing
dice.
it too.
Alright, so the first one that's not what's it called? It's critted. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 piercing. Plus $18 piercing. Okay, that's actually it.
That's it.
Yes. And I say, no, I actually don't say anything. I don't got anything clever. I can't talk underwater anyway. I mouthed something cool, but no one knows what it is.
Amazing. Yeah, because you didn't do any spells, right?
No.
Correct. Alistair.
So,
Feeling alone
but
on
yeah,
the boat.
fun question. Can I see anybody right now?
You can
You have 0 dark vision, right?
Right, no.
California's over. They're at the top of the water.
Are they at the top of the water?
Yeah.
Okay, then I think I can. So, sorry, I've been rapidly trying to read spell descriptions to find one that works. I think I have, so apologies. Give me a moment. Doesn't this allow them to respond? Oh, they can. Good. Excellent. He's going to cast Sending to Naylin.
Ah.
It's going to cast Sending to Naylin. It's just going to be, Naylin, how are things down there at the moment? Is it still alive?
Do hyphens count as separate words? No, right?
I guess no.
Okay. Octo Simone looks like shit. Serpent still here. But I'm beating the shit out of it. That's 25 exactly. Oh no, that was only 15.
Yeah.
And then I say, I was on the poop deck. Isn't that cool as hell? It's called a poop deck.
The new are you?
Alistair gets all of that. Okay, runs over to the other side of the ship and yells to Silver. The other one has Simone on the other side. Really deep.
I feel like the crowd
And Nayland is obsessed with the word poop, evidently. I don't quite understand why, but it was a weird conversation.
I give an aye captain gesture.
And then he'll just... That's like, well, all he can do is he just sort of turns and looks at the rest of the crew up there on the ship by himself and goes, we'll give us a few more moments and we can get back on our way.
Patient whispers.
For a brief, fleeting moment, EW knows peace until he floats in the water, surrounded by the calm and gentle waves. Anyway, and then he starts paddling forward in the direction of the other side of the boat, but staying underwater.
Okay.
So bonus action swim dash for 30 feet of swimmery.
Right. And would you action dash to get to 45?
How far did I need to get?
50.
50 to be in
So bonus would have been to 30. Yeah, then I have to bonus and action dash. Actually, no, I don't need to be. Oh, I guess I do need to. If I'm mechanically, I'm throwing a dagger underwater.
Correct.
And that doesn't have disadvantage because daggers are magic water weapons.
They're like psychic mind projections.
And also,
No,
mine are technically psychic daggers that I'm throwing just to add that flavor.
Right.
On.
So the way this would work is because it leaves melee rules and goes to ranged rules when you're throwing the dagger, which means that it can, if it goes beyond its short range, it can't hit. But if it's a disadvantage if it is a normal range.
So its range is 60 feet.
That's its normal?
I think it's 20.
Yes.
Like
It
normal's
says
20.
range area 60 feet for psychic blades.
Oh, psychic blades. Okay. So it's 20. So then you have disadvantage.
Okay.
That's right. Because on the psychic blades, just do flat 60.
Yeah. Okay. And then disadvantage is just being underwater.
Yeah, because at least the way I understand, you're still throwing the blade. Technically.
Yes, it
Mechanically.
is a ranged attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says a simple melee weapon with finesse thrown and range 60.
Yeah, okay. There we go.
Okay, so disadvantage for the worst is a 15.
That hits.
Does it count as? I guess it wouldn't count as sneak because. Oh wait, no, because there's adjacency.
Because disadvantage on the roll negates all.
And it is. Either way, you can see a purple flash through the water that hits for 9 psychic damage.
Nice.
The serpent. And then I float there with my arm extended and slowly sink.
All right, it's going to release Simone.
Release the Kraken!
Action disengage and swim down 50 feet away. So hurt.
But
And Silver.
I'm gonna swim in the direction that Alistair prompted.
You're 70,
Mm-hmm.
50, you're 20 down. You're within 30 of it.
So I would be able to see that everything is fine.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what matters. Simone knows that everything's fine, that everybody's safe. Or
Simone?
Silver. Silver knows Simone is safe.
All right. Anything? Was that it?
That's it.
Simone.
So, given that Simone was pissed off about everybody being a bunch of chickens, she is going to use her movement. Her swim speed is 60 feet to chase after this bozo and try and grapple it again.
Okay, I gotta move things around a little bit.
All right. So that is just contested.
You know what? I'm putting it over here.
So, is it contested even if it counts as an attack?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what is it? Do any of your attacks say grapple if hits?
Mine, all it says is melee weapon attack, then it's like +5 to whatever my stat block is to hit. Reach is 15 feet, one target, and then it says hit is 10, like 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, yeah. So
And then if it hits, it's grappled. It says.
Oh, so you're doing an attack. You're not trying to grapple it. You're doing an attack.
Well, it says if the target is a creature, it is grappled
Right.
for an escape of 16.
Right, but you're not. Yeah. So do an attack roll.
Okay. Oh, that was so close to being a 19. 14.
It's gonna hit.
Ooh.
Okay, then the damage. 13 damage.
How do you want to kill it?
Oh, thank God. Go to ask Dad, dude. It
How does Greg wanna
is.
kill it?
Yeah, I know. What the heck? She is going to just grab onto it with all of her tentacles and squeeze it until it's lifeless.
Oh, wow.
All right. It is deceased.
I like this Mortal Kombat shot that we have over here.
Amazing.
Cetality.
All right, and then the threat is passed. What would you like to do?
I'll fly on the boat here.
As you all get up on the boat, you see that Alistair's just sitting with the crew. Being like, so if you have 10 people and they're rowing like this, that's how you get the steer, and just having a conversation with them, waiting for you all to come back.
Captain.
Yeah?
Excuse me?
Well, I don't really know where that came from. Sorry. Continue.
Well, it's okay. You sound like yourself again.
As opposed to?
In that combat, you sounded a lot like Applejack, and it's kind of freaking me out.
You couldn't hear me. You were underwater, and then I was underwater.
All right. Well, you were a captain?
Well, I don't know. It felt right coming out of my mouth.
Maybe I was a queen.
I don't think that would feel right coming out of my mouth.
Queen Hillavern. Your Royal Highness.
Oh boy, what have I started?
Other captain. How about now that we've
The ship and EcoSoap say yes.
You're going to have to be more specific.
Well,
however.
that's okay. This actually concerns both. Are we expecting to find more of those sea things on the way?
Kind of. Huh. That's weird. Usually, you never see warworms over here. They usually hunt near Grakenuk.
Oh, that's interesting.
What's if I may ask, what's Grakenuk?
It's a barrier community across the bay. The warworms are moving into the bay. Something must have happened to the barriers.
PW continues to swim down.
Wait, why are we taking...
Swing down.
Guys, we can't just take this boat, can we? We need to still talk to the you-know-who.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, we must escort.
We have your friend on board currently.
Yeah.
Oh, the giant's on board?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just lazy.
He's a child. Leave him alone.
Napoleon Dynamite as a giant.
When Silver comes back on board, she looks like some kind of like swamp creature almost. Like her hair is all tendrilled out, sticking to like her face. But you notice that like her cloak kind of sticks to her almost like it's a second skin. The way the magics work in it and stuff. And she just kind of like slumps onto the deck, just like, and then just kind of like shoots out this tiny little puddle of water, just bloop, throws her hood back, and it kind of like billows out from her. It's like, I went down there, I tried to save everybody, but everyone killed them so fast.
Yeah.
Is this how it feels when I fight things?
Possibly. That it was a lot of water. It all tasted like Alistair's sweat.
Wait, have you been? Did you do an oral test on the sweat you collected from me?
Well,
It's incredibly dangerous to use yourself for experimentation like that.
I'm a pixie. That's how we do things.
Are there a lot of pixie scientists?
Yes.
Is she lying?
Do your check if you want.
I'll do an insight check. All right, I'll do an insight check. Actually, I have advantage on these. It's good. No, that still didn't do it. That still didn't help at all. That's a 12.
You have no idea.
He takes out his notebook and writes it down. Pixies are an incredibly scientific race of beings.
Oh boy.
Plunk. Your PW's like arm latch on the side. It's like extendo armed and just slowly raises up, hops in the boat. Well, are we continuing on?
Yeah.
The water falls out.
I believe so. It sounds like there might be trouble somewhere else as well, but I think we have to. Well, I don't want to speak for the group, but we were. Our plan is to go through to Yizgard, right? Correct? And
We have to brave the
so you're
maelstrom.
in charge? Okay.
Where'd you say the barriers were again? Barriers between where?
Barriers?
Oh, not barriers. Barriers.
Barriers.
Right.
What?
What is that?
A group of people.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm lost. What are we talking about?
The serpents or the worms that came here.
Oh.
They're not supposed to be
The
over here.
warworms.
Right.
Worms.
And they came through. I thought it was some barriers, but the Bariars are a group of people.
Barrier, like, horse, part torso, like us.
Part
And
horse? Wait.
Centaurs?
I'm not following.
Barrier.
The Bariar? It just
Someone
sounds like
has
we don't know
cast
how to say the
confusion
word.
upon us.
It's more, and less horse, more ram.
All right, so the half-ram creatures, they usually have these worm serpents?
Right. Something must have happened to the barriers.
So the ram is in the Bariars?
No, the rams are the
Bariars.
Bariars.
Our lower part ram. You said centaur, right? You know centaurs?
Yeah.
Okay. Same thing, but the ram.
Okay. All right. So they all technically have ram, and they all have. I'm just gonna stop talking.
And wait, are they part of Glorium or are they?
Yes.
All right.
In Grekenok. Across the bay. Nothing Glorian, but Grekenok.
Greg, no. Yeah, we heard about that, didn't we? At the when we were going through and talking to Xena.
Xena mentioned Grekenok.
Is Xena still on our ship?
Xena
At home in the
hanging
castle.
out. Yeah, Cape Castle is like
Cool.
let do her own thing.
Also, Captain, I could not help but notice the ship did not immediately slow after we exited the vessel. Loom.
I didn't expect y'all to get in there right then.
I would expect better in the future.
Right, of course.
Back to the poop deck.
What did Xena say about Greknok?
I just remember her mentioning the name. Maybe we could send her a message and ask her. I mean,
Is that in relation to the Brimskarda, or is that?
That's what I'm trying to remember. My notes, I don't have a place written down, but
Lord Jack.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. Okay, so we all understand what a barrier is.
Oh. Is that what we were fighting just
Wow.
now?
No.
no.
Oh, okay. That's what threw me off. Oh,
But they're
the
saying that the
warworms-
worms. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they usually are near Grekenok, the barrier community, and those are barriers,
Oh.
not
I mean-
barriers.
Not so they're Bariars or they're Barriars?
I was like, barristers? They're lawyers? I appreciate that neither looks nor is spelled how I imagined it.
No. A lot of interesting creatures here, and people, obviously.
I wonder if this tooth is worth anything.
Speaking of teeth,
Okay.
I don't know if this type of fish would be toxic or anything, but Simone would be attempting to
like fillet it up and come around and bring everybody like a little cupful of like fresh like ceviche slash sashimi.
Ooh, I'll have some.
Nice. Of this worm. Very good. Give me a wisdom check for cooking.
Oh god. Oh, actually, that's good. That's good. Hey, nat 20 for 28. How do I always get good rolls on the dumb shit? God damn it.
I assume you are poisoning us now, then.
No.
I was just
PW would
checking
force him into his process.
pronunciation. It's even worse. I was sorry. Barrier. Not barrier, barrier.
Here we are.
Can Alistair check his notes to see if he remembers the context of Graknek that we were told before?
Yes. So give me an intelligence check because you're trying to remember things.
Gotcha. And that is a 17.
I just went all types of hilarity here. So. Okay, so from what you know, it is a city within the Bay of Glorium. And there wasn't too much other than like they just sort of mentioned it that it was there was a city near where like great weapons were produced, not there, but in a mountain close by.
Gotcha, I remember that now. So there isn't a connection with Brimskarda, the giant that we agreed to try to go and find to free the forger from the monastery.
Correct.
Right. Okay, it's not. Okay. That's what I was trying to remember, if it was related to that. Okay.
Well, I mean, we could go check out the bar of yours, but I think we're already on a quest, right? We'll finish what we're here to do, and then on our way back, we could see if they're all right, if that's what you mean, Captain.
It's fine. I can take you still to the gate. You can go in. Afterwards, we can go right to Glorium, tell the leader, and see what she wants to do. See if you're up for it.
Yes, that's a bit of a mystery, but we know that it might be time sensitive with our young charge's family and tribe. We don't know how far that infection is getting.
Yeah, and you might meet different people with similar names when we come back.
I'm sure I'll have to explain it.
If you still have the document, it was very helpful.
We'll open a small cavity that shows 6 copies of the document.
So, woken up and you don't know who you are, but we know you.
Each of these is 10 gold.
All right, then. Able to. Let me get over here. All right, so what you want to do is have them take you close to there. Okay, perfect. So, currently moving into the gate, the giant takes all of you and tells Captain, you do see, like, it is like a storm that is insane at this point. But in a moment, there is an additional ice bridge formed by Scott that lived putting his hand out. You're able to walk forward. He says, "Are you ready?" Well, are you ready?
We're ready.
Yes, ready as we'll ever be.
No. Drenched, you go into coldest weather you've ever felt.
That was a good idea.
And this sort of freeze around all of you. And so I need Constitution saving throws, please.
26.
21.
It's a 22.
12.
It's
16.
not including it. Okay. 17.
All right. So, Alistair, Naylin, and Simone, that is a level of exhaustion as the water freezes around you.
Oh, so is that 2 for Simone?
Yes.
Yep.
And where was exhaustion on
In the conditions.
conditions? Oh. I see.
Alright. So you look, and you see a desolate and barren land, frozen with zero vegetation, except, strangely, almost in front of you here, about 500 feet forward, you see a thick meadow and a large root that stretches infinitely into the sky. The giant goes, "Oh my gosh, finally, good weather." So hot over in the other mountains.
You like it cold?
Oh no, I hate the cold. This is nice.
Nice.
Okay.
EW walks forward, and the sheet of ice that had frozen his front just breaks off.
Just use
Where
my,
should we proceed?
put on my fur spider coat.
So, it has been taken in Utgard. So I need to travel there to do this, and of course there's Utgard Loki, who guards it. We need to avoid him and try to do whatever you all want to do.
You said
Just
Loki?
good help. Utgard Loki.
Earthguard and Loki?
Utgard Loki. I didn't say and. Utgard Loki.
Is this like the creature that was on the bridge that we didn't want to pass back on the other side of the gate?
He is the most powerful of the Jotun that are here. The giants like myself. Is massive, bigger than any of us. The sorcerer of great power. Like 17th level or something.
Oh,
Are they tainted as well?
Yes, it did roll over, but they were corrupted. And he took my parents and began trying to corrupt them. If we can seal the corruption with a by while avoiding him, that would be very good. He lies from here to be about 600 miles south.
oh, that's a long ways.
That
I mean, that's a lot of cold weather. Is there a fast way to get there?
I don't. He kind of looks at you. I don't know of any. Right now would be 6 weeks.
Yep. Okay. Wow. 6 weeks.
If you're going full speed, how long would it take you to get there?
Second run? It'd take me a week.
Well, could you carry us? How big are you? I mean, I know I'm looking at you, but imagine I wasn't looking at you.
You can not necessarily carry all of you the way he is. Like he could, but not at. So he would have. So it would be, he could carry you, and it would be 2 weeks.
All right, well that's better than 6.
Though they will be very exhausted by the time they get there. So
Yeah, that's
which is fine. But
Okay, let's think.
Perhaps if we purchased him a backpack.
So we're looking at anywhere between 2 and 6 weeks of travel. And it's really cold out here. And Simone's not looking too good. I mean, if we want to do this, let's do it. But I'm just going to let you know the pixies and snow don't go too well together.
Is there magic here in this? I mean, I'd imagine there is. Is there like someone who could send us there faster? Like teleportation or anything?
I suppose you could talk to Mimir.
Great, who's got the head?
Which one?
I believe I am carrying it. Well, pull up the Mimir head.
Oh wait, but our Mimir doesn't know anything about here, does it?
It looks. Oh, sorry. I forgot. You people have the souvenirs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his.
This one was free.
That's a toy.
Well,
I mean, Mimir.
What?
And where is this Mimir that you're talking about?
Look, he points to the large root.
Ah,
Oh.
Oh, is that the big tree thing that we keep hearing about?
No, that's a root of each.
No, I do have a seed I can plant. Well, it's actually a feather, but it will grow a tree.
To what end, Kilfern?
A tree of feathers.
It says it will create a non-magical oak tree, 60 feet tall.
so a tree that can't answer our questions or help us get anywhere faster.
Look, I'm just offering what I have.
Are you attempting to establish real estate near Yggdrasil?
Well, I mean, we've never used him. Maybe he can talk. We don't know. He might have information.
Why don't you save your tree for a land that seems like it could grow a tree?
I think we should go talk to this root.
Okay.
Alistair gets that wild, curious look in his eyes. And we'll, I guess, start heading towards the root.
PW is going to tuck the Mimir in back next to the dynamite.
Very safe and secure.
Yes, Mimir is in Mimis Bruna, which is in Holdimis Holt, which is ahead. Right,
Okay.
it's ahead. Keep doing this voice. Alright. So he brings you into this thick meadow where it is warmer here. You're able to get a little bit of the cold out of your bones. And brings you where you see the roots here of Yggdrasil dip into the water of a well. Additionally, from this well, says this is the tree Mimir Methir. You see vast fruits all around it.
Can we eat the fruit?
Of course. Sorry, yeah, a lot of people eat the fruit. It gives a lot of gifts.
Oh.
What type of gifts?
Oh, fertility.
Fertility.
Yep.
PW Steros and Robot.
I'm curious.
I don't want to lay an egg.
I think
grab
I'm
a-
good. I still have indigestion from the ceviche. I think I'm good.
But I eat the grape.
Okay.
PW will also reach for one.
It tastes very good.
When when Kellefern makes that noise, Simone's gonna grab like a little handful and just start shoving them down her beak.
Eggs.
No.
Oh no, it's glowing, and as you see, there is a looking down from this tree. You see this rooster of purple feathers kind of goes, that's a Vithov. Yeah, it just gets a little irritated sometimes.
Would it like some fruit?
Oh no, he has many children. He's
Well, there's plenty here.
Where are his children, might I ask?
Oh. He sends them through the gate to do jobs of some. He sends them to the gate to do jobs of some type. I'm always not quite sure.
All right.
Do we speak to this Mimir through the well or through?
Oh. Nope. Here we go. I'll show you. We go to the well, and near the well, because this is the well of knowledge, and as he points to this 30-foot high crystal skull,
Oh,
this Mimir. It is said that he taught people who came from the gates how to take a piece of him and bless what you call Mimirs. You call Mimirs. Yeah, but this is Mimir. He was originally a Jotun like me.
Oh.
fascinating. Is there etiquette to speaking with a being such as this? Is there a
I mean, I'd be polite. I've never talked to him though.
okay.
Do you think you could fix our Mimir? I mean, like kind of like a cheat, so we don't have to go out to all these worlds anymore.
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Yes.
Well, I guess we could talk to him as I take another bite of this red apple.
Teleporn begins to be absolutely glowing.
Dear. Well, at least don't have to worry about darkness for a while. I guess Alistair very much wants to go talk to this Mimir and is sort of looking at the others, like if they're okay with him doing that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fulfill your curiosity.
We first came into this world.
I guess Alistair will approach it.
Goes. Of music and horror, Alistair and your other names all approach, fractured. What do you seek from Mimia?
Pardon my hesitation. It is an honor to meet you. In truth, I have many, many questions, but my allies and I have a specific job we must do, so I will ask after that first. We are attempting to aid this young Jotun with us. His family and his tribe has been overtaken by something that I do not believe is of this realm. And we wish to help, but it is a long journey, and we were hoping you might be able to help us find a quicker way.
It glows. I can. For all places where distance is finite and true, I will let you find the secret paths. But for this, you must give me an eye of yours.
Any
And
of our
this
eyes?
Whoever gives me the eye will be able to find the paths.
the paths to anywhere, or anywhere the finite distance.
Anywhere with finite distance.
That includes...
So therefore, this would not work in Outlands.
Okay.
But would work anywhere where it is measurable by miles. So if we can give how many miles, and that's finite amount, then this would work. But the Outlands, where it expands and contracts and does all type of strange things, does not function.
I think it's only fair we draw sticks, right?
I mean, PW is going to start unscrewing his eye.
So this would give disadvantage on all site-based checks.
PW starts screwing his eye back in.
This is the thing. This would be a permanent wound.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Right. For the purpose of this would be a nexus thing as well. It would spread across iterations. Is Simone stepping forward then?
Yeah, but I'll turn to the group and say that, you guys are still young and my vision's already starting to go anyway, so it's not gonna hinder me. And I have all of you to help me anyway. So I really don't mind. Unless somebody else wants to.
Would they accept the eye of an apple?
No.
Are you certain?
You must wound yourself for my gifts.
Are you certain, Simone?
Yeah, I think I can do it.
Well, before you do this, I want you to think about something. Do we really need this?
You were the one who was complaining about pixies and snow and a 6-week walk.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I think people should tear out their eyes.
I will say mechanically, there's going to be an additional random benefit to the person who gives the eye to throw it out there. Because I'm not all cruel.
A one-eyed crow is metal.
Yeah.
It is. It says, I will bless us, since you were given the same sacrifice at Olfin.
Can I insight check Simone's willingness to do this?
What are you trying to find out?
Like, is she... like, willing generously? Or, like, is she begrudgingly doing it? Will she resent us if we allow her to go through with it? That kind of a thing.
Okay.
I rolled a 18.
Do I need to roll something?
Depends if you're hiding it.
I wouldn't be hiding it.
So you can just know what that looks like, yeah.
Okay. So given that Simone is like older, I feel like she would be genuinely wanting to do this so that nobody else has to. And she's okay with that. So it wouldn't be begrudging. It would be like she's okay with making like a sacrifice for the rest of you because she feels like it would hinder her the least. Because she's always also just like getting carried by everybody. And so like it's not really I don't think she would think that it's going to impact her that heavily. And also Simone is very much like the same thread as like Rocket Raccoon, who like steals people's random body parts and prosthetics. So I feel like it's like she has like a weird interest in stuff like that anyway too. So like it's like whatever.
I think that's a mighty noble and generous sacrifice, Simone, and I think Califern's concerns are warranted. I mean, we could think real hard about whether we want to commit to 3 weeks of travel where we could all suffer.
Well, I mean, the other thing to think about here is, Simone might be perfectly willing to do this, but one day if another Simone comes, All I'm saying is, I mean, if the last Kelly had done something, and then I was suddenly here, and I was like, oh my gosh, she took away my wings. But it's not my choice. I just vote that we tough it out. But I'm totally supportive of whatever you decide, Simone.
Point.
Do
What is
we-
Simone-
Oh, sorry.
I was going to go with Simone's decision, but if you have another question, go for it.
I would say, like, as a group, do we think like that the benefit would outweigh the? I feel like it would.
It's a pretty big
so
boon, I would say. There's a lot of exhaustion checks you'd be skipping.
Yeah.
Those things.
And you're
Okay.
already twice overexhausted.
True. All right, she's doing it. YOLO. Back, plays it.
All right. Yeah, I would say like would it potentially benefit? Definitely would. So in that case, there is this moment because you do have to carve it out yourself.
Yeah.
And so we don't have to go too descriptive, but there is that raw, kind of brutal moment here as you drop it before Mimir. And it glows. And roll me a d6.
No.
5.
5. All right. So it burns to a red smoke as he says, I accept this. Simone, Oten's daughter. It grants the title to you. As suddenly, it's as if spaces and lines appear everywhere. You can see how all things are connected here. How distance is like a thought and doesn't truly exist, except to be rewritten. And you permanently gain, with the disadvantage to site-based checks, you gain advantage to all wisdom saving throws.
Hell yeah.
Forever wise.
You play out that as the wisdom of Mimir themselves becomes a blessing to you. And even here, you kind of stretch your hand and grab these lines of distance. And it's as if you can almost pull them and shape them to make a portal into where lines of life and light travel. Except you'd be able to give it the shape of your imagination. What form do you choose to give it?
Like wait, so I can like see like a figure?
So it's basically like you're going to create a door to this quick path,
Yeah.
and since you're creating it, you can do. It's how Simone would imagine the path.
Okay, so it could be like a doorway.
Yeah, so you strive the doorway Simone would create.
Okay, it's kind of sad. Okay. So, so before her, Simone would see a bedroom door and it would open basically,
and the figure of Adric would be there waving at her to come through the door.
Beyond is an endless bedroom, it seems. On the other end is another door where Adric stands, though this one is covered in, or has frost upon it, signifying the other end. And as you all walk through, we will end for tonight. Right, those watching, thank you so much. Come back next week as we continue with Planescape. Turn of
Hooray.
Wheel. Good night.